Hello, my dear Leo friends. This is Susan Miller, and oh my goodness, do I have exciting news for you today. March 2026 is going to be one of the most powerful and transformative months of your entire life. I'm not exaggerating, dear. I really am not. When I sat down in my office here in Manhattan and plotted out the planetary positions for Leo in March 2026, I actually felt a surge of excitement for you because what's happening astrologically this month is magnificent. So it's about you stepping into a level of power and authentic expression that you've never experienced before. And I need to tell you about it right now so you can prepare for this incredible transformation and shine even more brilliantly than you already do. Now, before we dive in, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button right now and click the bell icon for notifications because March 2026 launches a 13-year cycle of authentic power for you, and you'll need my monthly guidance as this unfolds. Go ahead, subscribe, and turn on notifications. So, what's the big news? On March 30th, 2026, Neptune enters Aries. And for you, Leo, Aries is your ninth house, the house of higher learning, philosophy, spirituality, long-distance travel, publishing, teaching, and your vision for meaning and purpose. Neptune hasn't been in Aries since 1861 to 1875. That's 165 years ago, dear. And it's going to stay there until 2039. That's 13 years of this energy. This is not a quick transit. This is a life chapter. But that's not all. There's more happening this month that makes it even more powerful for you. Saturn is in Aries too, which it entered on February 14th. So Saturn is already in your ninth house, building new structures around your purpose and vision. Pluto is in Aquarius, your opposite sign, all year. Pluto in your seventh house is transforming your relationships and partnership. And most importantly, Jupiter, the planet of expansion and luck, enters your sign, Leo, on June 9th, just 2 months after this Neptune shift. So you have Saturn and Neptune, both in your ninth house of purpose, Pluto transforming your partnership, and Jupiter coming into your sign to amplify everything. Do you understand what this means, Leo? You're discovering your true purpose, your spiritual mission, your authentic calling, and over the next 13 years, you're going to teach it, share it, and inspire others with it. Your light isn't just going to shine for show, dear. It's going to shine with meaning, with purpose, with vision. This is huge, absolutely huge. And if you haven't already, please like this video right now. It helps YouTube share this important information with other Leos who are about to discover their true spiritual purpose. Your like really does make a difference. Let me break down exactly what's happening in March 2026 for you, week by week, because timing is everything. And you need to know when to take action and when to simply receive the visions coming to you. March 1st to 7th, 2026, the foundation week. The month begins with Mars moving into Cancer on March 3rd and 4th. For you, Leo, Cancer is your 12th house of spirituality, the subconscious, hidden realms, rest, and what's behind the scenes. Mars in your 12th house means you're energized to do inner work. You're motivated to explore your subconscious. You're taking action on your spiritual practice. You're passionate about what's hidden or behind the scenes. This is actually perfect timing, dear, because as your ninth house of purpose is about to be activated powerfully, your 12th house of spirituality needs to be strong and clear. Your spiritual foundation will fuel your life purpose. So use this first week of March to deepen your meditation or prayer practice. Explore your dreams and subconscious patterns. Do inner healing work. Rest and restore your energy. Clear your spiritual energy. Spend time in solitude or retreat. Think of it this way. You're going within to receive the vision you'll share outwardly for the next 13 years. March 8th to 14th, the vision crystallizes. This is a profound week, Leo. On March 10th to 12th, the Sun in Pisces conjuncts Neptune in Pisces. For you, Pisces is your 8th house of transformation, shared resources, intimacy, and deep psychological work. Sun conjunct Neptune in your 8th house means you're receiving deep insights about transformation. You're understanding intimacy at a spiritual level. You're seeing beneath the surface of things. You're downloading wisdom about life, death, and rebirth. But here's what's important. This is Neptune's last conjunction with the Sun in your 8th house before it leaves. Neptune has been in your 8th house since 2011, dear, for almost 14 years. For 14 years, Neptune has been teaching you about depth, about letting go of control, about spiritual intimacy, and about transformation that happens in the darkness. And this week, March 10th to 12th, is Neptune's farewell to your transformation house. This is the culmination of 14 years of deep inner work, so pay very close attention to insights about what you've transformed since 2012, understanding of the depth work you've done, gratitude for the healing journey, recognition of how you've been reborn, dreams that show you how far you've come. Journal everything this week, dear, and write about your transformation. Honor the depth you've achieved. Acknowledge the old Leo who died so the new Leo could be born, because in 2 weeks, Neptune will move from your 8th house of depth into your 9th house of purpose, and all the transformation you've undergone will become the foundation for the meaningful work you're meant to do. Your depth is about to become your teaching. March 15th to 21st, the mind expands. On March 17th and 18th, Mercury enters Aries, your 9th house. Term Mercury in your 9th house means your mind is expanding and seeking meaning. Your thoughts are philosophical and visionary. Your communication becomes more inspiring and purposeful. Your curiosity about life's big questions intensifies. This is the week you start thinking about your purpose. You might find yourself drawn to philosophy, spirituality, or higher learning, wanting to teach or share wisdom, thinking about long-distance travel or adventure, curious about different cultures or belief systems, asking big questions. What's my purpose? What's the meaning of my life? Follow these impulses, Leo. Mercury is preparing your mind for what's coming on March 30th. This is also the week to read inspiring books or watch documentaries, explore different spiritual or philosophical traditions, consider teaching, coaching, or mentoring. Plan meaningful travel if possible. Journal about your life purpose and vision. You're in the exploration phase for discovering your calling. The questions you ask this week will lead to answers in the weeks and years ahead. March 22nd to 28th. The heart opens this week. 2 important things happen. First, on March 25th to 27th, Venus enters Taurus, your 10th house of career and public reputation. Venus in your 10th house brings beauty and grace in your professional life, recognition and appreciation for your work, success that feels good, not just impressive, your public image becoming more attractive, career opportunities that align with your values. This is the universe showing you that success and meaning can go together. Use this Venus in Taurus energy to polish your professional image, network with grace and charm, pursue career opportunities that feel good, be seen publicly in beautiful ways. Let your work reflect your heart, not just your ambition, because when Neptune enters your 9th house on March 30th, your career will begin to align with your spiritual purpose. Your public role will become an expression of your calling. Second, Mercury is catching up to Neptune during this week. Mercury in Aries is having its last conversation with Neptune before Neptune changes signs. For you, this means final insights about how transformation leads to purpose, understanding how your depth becomes your message, clarity about the wisdom you've gained from your journey, downloads about what you're meant to teach the world. Pay attention to inspired thoughts, meaningful conversations, and sudden clarity this week. This is guidance for your path ahead. And if you're finding this information valuable, please subscribe if you haven't already. Neptune will be in your 9th house for 13 years, dear. That's over a decade of discovering and living your spiritual purpose. You'll want monthly guidance as this unfolds. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications now. March 29th to 31st, the big shift. Neptune enters Aries. And now, we arrive at the most important moment of March 2026. March 30th, 2026, Neptune enters Aries. Neptune enters your 9th house for the next 13 years. Let me tell you what this means for you, Leo. What Neptune in your 9th house brings. Number 1, you discover your spiritual purpose. Neptune in the 9th house is about finding meaning, dear. True meaning. Spiritual meaning. You're no longer satisfied with just being successful or admired or recognized. You want to do something that matters. Something with soul, something meaningful. Over the next 13 years, you will discover what you're really here to do, find your spiritual calling or life mission, understand your purpose at a soul level, align your life with deeper meaning, contribute to something greater than yourself, feel fulfilled by service, not just success. Your Leo desire for significance will merge with spiritual purpose. You won't just want to be famous, you'll want to be meaningful. You won't just want attention, you'll want to make a difference. This is a beautiful evolution, dear. Number 2, you become a teacher, guide, or inspiration. Neptune in the 9th house often creates teachers, dear. Not necessarily in formal education, but people who inspire, who guide, who illuminate the path for others. You might find yourself teaching workshops or classes on subjects you're passionate about, mentoring or coaching people, writing books, or creating content that inspires, speaking publicly about meaningful topics, becoming a spiritual teacher or guide, sharing wisdom you've gained from your journey. Your natural Leo ability to shine will be used to enlighten others. You'll light the way, not just light up the room. Number 3. You travel with purpose. The ninth house governs long-distance travel. With Neptune here, your travel becomes more meaningful, more spiritual, more transformative. You might travel to sacred sites or spiritual destinations, go on pilgrimages or vision quests, study abroad or in retreat settings, travel to teach or serve, not just vacation. Experience foreign cultures in deep, meaningful ways. Have mystical experiences while traveling. Travel becomes education, expansion, spiritual awakening, not just escape or entertainment. Number 4. Your philosophy and beliefs deepen. Neptune in the ninth house transforms what you believe. Your philosophy becomes more spiritual, more compassionate, more universal. You move from rigid beliefs to fluid understanding, dogma to direct experience, intellectual knowledge to spiritual wisdom. My way is right to there are many paths to truth, judgment to compassion. Your beliefs become more inclusive, more loving, more expansive. This is beautiful growth, dear. Number 5. You might publish, broadcast, or share your message widely. The ninth house governs publishing and reaching distant audiences. With Neptune here, you might write and publish books, especially on spiritual or inspirational topics. Create online content that reaches global audiences. Speak on stages or broadcasts. Share your message widely through various media. Become known for your vision and inspiration. Your Leo desire to be seen combines with meaningful message. You're not just performing, dear. You're inspiring. Number 6. You find faith and trust in a higher power. This might be the most important gift, dear. Neptune in the ninth house brings faith, trust, surrender to something greater. Over the next 13 years, you will develop real faith in a higher power or universal intelligence. Learn to trust life's journey, even when you can't see the path. Surrender your need to control everything. Believe that you're guided and supported. Feel connected to something larger than yourself. For Leo, who often wants to be in control and the center, this is profound. You learn that you can be powerful and also humble. You can shine and also serve. You can be the star and also a channel for divine light. The shadow side, what to watch out for. Now, I need to be honest with you, dear. Neptune has shadows. In the ninth house, Neptune can bring spiritual bypassing, using spirituality to avoid reality, guru addiction, giving your power away to teachers, religious confusion or disillusionment, believing false teachings or misleading philosophies, escapism through constant learning but no application, grandiose visions without grounded action, preaching without practicing, spiritual ego, thinking you're more enlightened than you are. So you need to stay grounded, even while being spiritual. Test teachers and teachings. Don't follow blindly. Practice what you preach. Balance vision with practical action. Stay humble about your spiritual journey. Keep learning from life, not just books. Maintain healthy skepticism along with faith. Apply wisdom. Don't just accumulate it. Fortunately, Saturn is also in Aries. In your ninth house, Saturn provides the discipline and structure that Neptune needs. So you have Neptune's inspiration and vision, and Saturn's commitment and mastery. Together, they help you build something real from your spiritual purpose, not just dream about it. Now, before I continue, I want to remind you to like this video if you haven't already, and subscribe for ongoing guidance. March 30th is just the beginning of a 13-year journey of living your spiritual purpose. You'll want monthly support as you develop this calling. Subscribe and turn on notifications now. What to do on March 30th, 2026, the day Neptune enters Aries. I want to give you a ritual for March 30th, dear, because this is a sacred threshold for you. The Neptune in Aries activation ritual for Leo. Find a beautiful space, somewhere that inspires you. Light a candle, gold or purple for royalty and spirituality combined. Have your journal and a pen ready. Sit comfortably. Place your hand on your heart. Take 3 deep breaths. Say out loud, Neptune in Aries, I welcome you into my ninth house. I'm ready to discover my true purpose. I'm ready to find meaning beyond success. I'm ready to teach and inspire from my heart. I'm ready to align my life with spiritual vision. I'm ready to serve something greater than myself. I'm ready to be a light that guides, not just shines. I'm ready to make a meaningful difference. I trust I am being guided to my highest calling. I am ready. Then, open your eyes and journal on these questions. 1. What makes my heart sing? What would I do even if no one was watching or applauding? What feels meaningful to me? 2. What wisdom have I gained from my life journey? What have I learned that could help others? 3. If I could teach the world one thing, what would it be? What message feels important for me to share? 4. What would a purpose-driven life look like for me? How would I spend my time if meaning mattered more than recognition? 5. What is my vision for the next 13 years? Who do I want to become? What do I want to contribute? Write freely. Let your heart guide your pen, not your ego. After journaling, close your eyes again. Visualize yourself living a life of meaning and purpose. See yourself teaching, inspiring, guiding others. See yourself traveling to beautiful, sacred places. See yourself shining, but shining with purpose. See yourself fulfilled not just by success, but by service. Feel the joy of meaningful work. Feel the fulfillment of aligned living. Feel the peace of knowing you're doing what you're meant to do. Hold that feeling for as long as you can. Then, blow out the candle and say, "And so it begins. I am a light that guides. I am here to serve. My purpose is unfolding. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you." Keep this journal entry, dear. This is your North Star for the next 13 years. Other important astrology in March 2026. For Leo, let me quickly cover other important transits this month. Saturn in Aries, in your 9th house, starting February 14th. Saturn in your 9th house, which started last month, is about taking your purpose seriously, committing to your spiritual path or calling, mastering a subject you're passionate about, being disciplined in your learning and growth, building structure around your vision, becoming a credible teacher or authority in your field. Saturn is asking you, what am I committed to learning and mastering? What purpose am I willing to work hard to fulfill? What discipline does my vision require? Saturn can feel like pressure, yes, but it's also empowering. It helps you actually become the teacher, expert, or guide you're meant to be, not just dream about it. Saturn plus Neptune in your 9th house equals spiritual purpose that's grounded and real, vision that becomes manifest, dreams that become achievements. This is the perfect combination for you, dear. Pluto in Aquarius, in your 7th house all year. Pluto in your 7th house of partnerships is transforming your relationships, dear. This brings death of superficial or inauthentic partnerships, rebirth of deep, real, transformative relationships, power dynamics in relationships being addressed, learning about equal partnership, not just admiration, attracting partners who challenge and transform you. Combined with Neptune in your 9th house, you're attracting partners who share your vision and purpose, who support your calling, who believe in your mission. Your relationships become aligned with your spiritual path. This is beautiful, dear. Jupiter enters Leo on June 9th. This is huge, Leo. Just 2 months after Neptune enters your 9th house of purpose, Jupiter enters your sign. Jupiter in Leo brings massive expansion and opportunity, confidence and optimism, recognition and success. Your biggest year in 12 years. Everything growing and improving, lucky breaks and blessings. So the timeline is March 30th, you discover your purpose. June 9th, you're given the expansion and opportunities to pursue it. The universe is setting you up for success aligned with meaning. This is extraordinary timing. Uranus in Gemini in your 11th house all year. Uranus in your 11th house of friendships and community brings revolutionary changes in your social circle, unconventional friends entering your life, your hopes and dreams changing dramatically, technology connecting you to your community, sudden opportunities through your network. You're attracting a new tribe, dear, people who resonate with your purpose, friends who support your vision. Your community is upgrading to match who you're becoming. March 2026. Action plan for Leo. Let me give you a clear, inspiring action plan for this month. Week 1. March 1st to 7th. Focus on spiritual practice. Meditate, pray, or connect to source. Do inner healing work. Rest and restore. Go within to receive your vision. Week 2. March 8th to 14th. Honor your transformation journey. Journal about how you've changed since 2012. Acknowledge your depth and growth. Gratitude for the healing you've experienced. Week 3. March 15th to 21st. Explore philosophy and meaning. Read inspiring books. Ask big questions about purpose. Consider teaching or mentoring. Think about your calling. Week 4. March 22nd to 28th. Polish your public image. Align your career with your values. Network gracefully. Stay open to inspired insights about your purpose. March 30th. Do the Neptune activation ritual. Journal on the 5 questions. Visualize yourself living with purpose and meaning. Set intentions for the next 13 years. After March 30th, start teaching or sharing what you know, even informally. Explore educational opportunities that call to you. Plan meaningful travel if possible. Develop your expertise in subjects you're passionate about. Connect with spiritual or philosophical communities. Look for ways to serve, not just shine. Start writing or creating content about meaningful topics. Monthly for the next 13 years. Check in with your March 30th journal entry. Notice how your purpose is unfolding. Appreciate the meaning in your life. Continue learning and growing. Stay committed to your calling. Share your wisdom generously. This is not a sprint, dear. This is a 13-year journey of becoming a meaningful light in the world, and it begins in March 2026. Let me speak to you from my heart for a moment, Leo. I know you. I've been your astrologer for over 35 years. I know you love to shine. I know you want to be special. I know you need recognition and appreciation, and there's nothing wrong with that, dear. You're meant to be seen. You're meant to be celebrated. You're the sun of the zodiac. But I also know something else. Sometimes the applause feels empty. Sometimes the recognition doesn't fulfill you. Sometimes you shine and shine and shine. But you wonder, is this all there is? Is this just about attention? What's the point? Well, dear, that's about to change. Neptune entering your ninth house on March 30th, 2026 is the universe saying, your light is needed, but not just for show. Your radiance has a purpose. Your ability to inspire has a reason. You're not just meant to be famous. You're meant to be meaningful. You're not just meant to be admired. You're meant to make a difference. This is one of the most fulfilling transits you'll ever experience, dear. For 13 years, you'll discover what truly matters to you. You'll align your life with purpose. You'll shine not just brightly, but meaningfully. And that kind of shining, it's deeply satisfying. It fills your heart. It gives you joy beyond applause. So please, dear, embrace this journey. Let yourself discover your purpose. Let yourself serve something greater. Let yourself be a light that guides, not just a light that dazzles. The world needs your radiance. But even more, the world needs your wisdom, your inspiration, your meaningful contribution. I'm so excited for you, Leo. March 2026 is your purposeful awakening. All right, my dear Leo friends, let's wrap up. Here's what you need to remember about March 2026. March 10th to 12th, Neptune's last days in your 8th house. Honor your transformation journey. Acknowledge your depth and healing. March 30th, Neptune enters Aries, your 9th house. For 13 years, do the ritual. Set intentions for purposeful living. Claim your calling. What Neptune in your 9th house brings, you discover your spiritual purpose. You become a teacher, guide, or inspiration. You travel with purpose and meaning. Your philosophy and beliefs deepen. You might publish or share your message widely. You find faith and trust in a higher power. The shadow to watch. Spiritual bypassing, guru addiction, religious confusion, escapism through learning, grandiose visions without action, spiritual ego. But Saturn in Aries provides discipline and mastery. Your March 2026 to-do list. Week 1, spiritual practice and inner work. Week 2, honor your transformation. Week 3, explore philosophy and purpose. Week 4, polish public image. March 30th, activation ritual. After March 30th, start teaching and sharing. Now, before you go, subscribe. This is just the beginning of a 13-year journey of living your spiritual purpose. You need ongoing guidance. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications now. Like this video. Help other Leos discover their meaningful calling. Your like really does make a difference. Comment. Tell me, what feels meaningful to you? What do you feel called to teach? What purpose is emerging for you? I read every comment, and I'd love to hear from you. Share. If you know other Leos who need this information, share this video with them. This purposeful awakening is too important to miss. March 2026 is a powerful moment for you, Leo, the beginning of your journey toward meaningful radiance. A 13-year cycle of shining with purpose. Neptune is activating your calling. Saturn is building your mastery. Jupiter is bringing expansion in June. You're being prepared to be a light that guides. Are you ready to shine with meaning? Are you ready to inspire with purpose? Are you ready to be the magnificent teacher you were born to be? I'm Susan Miller, and I'm honored to guide you through this purposeful journey with so much excitement for the meaningful light you're about to become, dear.